Yo, 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 what's up, man? It's your boy, Tuda, man. Little boy, government name, Clarence D. Anderson II. You already know what it is, man. Coming to you with a Two Sporty podcast, unedited, uncut. It's as raw as it get, you know what I mean? And I just want to holler at you all about what's going on, what's on my mind. Um, as you can see on the tick on the bottom, you can see on the tick on the bottom, what's going on. Some of y'all know about that. The government is Clarence D. Anderson II. I'm here to wake you bitches up. Let's go. Yeah, so man, that's it, man. We here to wake you up. You get what I'm saying? Um, let's go, man. One more for y'all. Little boy, some of y'all know about that. The government is Clarence D. Anderson II. I'm here to wake you bitches up. Yeah, man, let's work. So that's what it is, man. Tootie, little boy. Clarence D. Anderson II is the government. We here to wake your itches up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I decided I got the urge, man, to just hit y'all up, man, and talk today to my youth, man. Battery low and all, man, but I just got the urge to hit you up, man, and come to you. So, I gotta be obedient. And today what we're gonna talk about is again conversation with my youth, man. This is for the young ones, the male and female, even for the young mothers and young fathers out there that have lost hope and feel like giving up on this youth, man. So what we gotta do is just be 100, man. We got to be steadfast. My guy got the channel called Take a Village. It's the village, man. And, that's really true, man. It take a village. It tell you in the Bible that it take a village to raise up. So, so we just going to go off the cuff, man, off the dome. If y'all want to come in, y'all already know what it is. Like I told you on my Facebook, tap in on my Facebook. Let me know y'all want to come in. I'll send a link to you. Or you could either hit my phone line, call me or text me or whatever. And I send you the link. But we're going right off the dome, right off the cuff, no editing or whatever, man. Cause when I get the urge, I'm a little different. So when I get the urge, when they tell me to go, I got to go. But yeah, so want to just talk to the youth, man. As we know this youth is a whole different generation. This generation of youth is totally different from when I come up, man. From your cartoons all the way to your reality, man. They got so much technology and stuff what we didn't have back in the day. And that's essentially what's raising them now, man. Technology and these tablets and these rap videos and entertainment and stuff. So we had Yo MTV Raps, we had BET, we had trying to think what the late night one was. So we had a few things, man. Fab Five, Freddy, all them other good things. But think about it, man. When we was young, my homeboy just called me. When we was young, man, we used to love to get out and play, man. We come home from school, my household, two-parent household, five head of kids. We'll come home, man, from school, do our chores, do our homework, get us something to eat, and then mom and dad come home. We go outside and play, man. To pretty much the street lights come on, we come inside, and in doing that, man, we had so much fun. We go around the corner, and some of my homeboys still stay around there, man. We go around the corner, get my homeboy Tweety, lick up with Kendrick, lick up with all these other good guys, Earl, man. We go get on our bicycles, man. We'll ride from Sherwood Park to Ridge Road, out through Ridge Road to Sunshine Trailer Park, man, the J-Gate area, man, Lake Bradford. And before you know it, it's 34 to us on bicycles. We get out here and play sideline stick 'em football and street ball. Football in the middle of the streets, you know what I mean? The young ladies would play hopscotch and double dutch in the middle of the street. When we playing football, they sit out there and watch us and pretty much cheerlead. We'll watch them play hopscotch and double dutch and all that other good stuff. The point is, man, we were outside. We didn't have technology and all this other foolishness raising us, man. Our parents raised us, you dig what I'm saying? And technology is good. I even told my mom that technology is good, and I try to keep up with it for the most part, but technology eventually, I think, gonna destroy the world. Um, they're trying to get these powerful telescopes and things. I used to use illustration. I used to use 10, 15 years ago. Now they're trying to find God and see Jesus and all this other good stuff. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation, but technology is gonna ruin the world. So now these kids nowadays, they don't have no structure, Most time the parents they get tired of them complaining, they give them a tablet. Get tired of them saying they're hungry, they give them a smartphone. Just get tired of them being around trying to be kids. They just give them a smart device, with internet on them, and just let them go. And no fault of the kids. It's all this entertainment on it. They get it and lock in, stay in their room for hours on hours at a time. You have to go back in there and check on them, make sure they still alive, and make sure they still home because they're full of entertainment. Uh, no circular education, no rounding, no well rounded, no positive environment, no positive influences, no positive males in their life, no positive females in their life. They're living off what they see on TV. And you got to understand the powers that be control your media. And so those that control your media control your life pretty much. They control your curriculum, they control your media, they control your news outlets, your sports outlets. You get what I'm saying? And so it's just a trap, man. Pretty much in a nutshell, it's basically a trap. So what we got to do, man, is get that power back. We got to get that structure back. You know what I mean? Where we actually been in our kids' lives. If you happen to fall up under the umbrella where you had kids young, 16, 17-year-olds having kids, I mean, it's not too late. It's not the ideal thing to do. They did it back in the days, but it's not the ideal thing to do. But the difference was back in the day, your big mama and your papa, your granddaddy made sure you stayed home and you raised those kids. You might have had them children, but you were gonna raise them children. You might even stay with mom and daddy or grandmama, but you were gonna raise them kids. You weren't gonna just drop them off and go party and go club and hang out and run the streets because you didn't get a chance to enjoy your youth. That was on you. You decided to give up your youth to try to be grown for a few minutes, for a few seconds, however long it was, however long it lasted, and then you got put in a grown person situation. And so now you have to deal with that. But that was those rocks back then. That was them older parents. Big mama and grandmama was 60, 70 years old. We got grandparents in their 30s now. You dig what I'm saying? It's getting younger and younger and younger. And the grandparents still got a life they want to live. They still want to hang out. So they don't have time to raise their kids and all. So they ain't got time to raise the grandkids. They don't have time to raise their own kids. So definitely don't have time to raise the grandkids. You dig? And so you're leaving these kids by themselves to try to figure this out. Um, where's the blame? I'm not going to even start where the blame is, but it take a village, man. We got to get our children back, man. We got to get control of them back. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's my message for the day. Like I said, it's all impromptu off the top of the dome. You don't need to study to see this. You see this in your everyday life. And so my mission is to talk to the young kids, the young youth, the young men, talk to the young women, the youth, and to the young parents, single parents, and or parents, mother and father that's having these young kids and don't know what to do with it, ready to throw their hands up and let the kids go to the system. I refuse. Um, my daughter is 27. Money Jabri. She's 27. She got two kids. Um, my grandbaby, my granddaughter, and my grandson. She's doing a phenomenal job with them. Um, her and her son's children's father, they're doing a phenomenal job. They have a loving environment. The mother is down south with them, and she's doing all that she can to keep them together. Um, and so, yeah, everybody's not as fortunate, but you have some that, like again, the parents they're just letting go, don't want nothing to do with them, or they're overwhelmed by it. But these are the things we got to do. We got to make sacrifices for our kids. We got to keep our kids together, close to us, and give them some morals, some values. Teach them how to be young ladies. Teach them how to be young men. My thing is, I felt like I had this unfortunate accident because of my disobedience. Because I had been started this journey and I never seen it to completion. And I was waiting till I accumulated so much money or uh, um, just my economic situation and status was at a certain point, and that wasn't what the gods and the ancestors and the Most High, the higher consciousness wanted. They wanted me to get on out there and save this youth because still had little boys, young black boys killing each other. Still had little young black boys making these babies with these little young girls and leaving them, chasing rap careers and all this other good stuff. I mean, rap is okay, but there's no real substance to it no more. You know, all this gangster rap and drill and all that other good stuff. It may have a catchy beat. That's all you got to do is put a beat to something, man. I can put a beat to this lecture I'm giving right now, this bill that I'm giving right now, and it'll sell 1 million records, man. To get a bunch of views, you know. The beat, man. You don't really have to have much substance. Just a nice beat, catchy beat, and a nice hook, man. And you go up. Your stuff will go. But what it is, man, I'm here to put the put the substance back into it, man. Something that's tangible, something these kids can hold on to and pick up and read and take with them and say one day that my daddy did this, my granddaddy did this, my ancestors, when we become ancestors, when we transition, they can say my granddaddy left this here and my granddaddy left a mark and stuff and tried to save the kids. Not only did he save me, but he saved some of my friends and so forth, so on. So yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm gonna continue to be here for. The Two Sported Podcast, the Two Sported YouTube channel. You know, we're gonna discuss a wide array of topics. You know, health, wealth, religion, history, um, everything, man, everything. So yeah, but we're sticking on this having a conversation with my youth. That's what it is tonight. Conversation with the youth. And I want to let y'all know, man, y'all are somebody. You have to understand that. And what I instilled in my kids is, even though my father loved me and all of his kids, and I know he had a special love for this one, for me, Tutti Frutti, man, Clarence David Anderson the second. Most people, when they had their kids, first of all, the firstborn son, they named the firstborn son after the father. That wasn't the case here. I'm the second born child out of five. And they named me after him and all. He got it right. The only difference between me and my papa is I'm short. Pretty much same skin complexion, same attitude, same mentality, same drive, same commitment, same dedication, same hustle, all of that, and you got it right, man. So, what I want to do is just talk to the youth, man, and let them know, man, you are somebody. So again, how I raise my kids is I let them know they're kings and they're queens, you know what I mean? And my son, every time we talk, I talked to him earlier today, and from when he was a little bitty boy, I would tell him I love him. And it just becomes second nature to him now, second nature to me. I call him Deuce or whatever I call him. When we get ready to get off the phone, I say, I love you. He said, I love you too, Pop. Or he may even say it before me, like, I love you. I said, I love you too, man. And then we had a decree, man, because, true enough, I I wanted a large family. I wanted 7 kids. He all of a sudden, he ironically, he wants 7 kids, but it didn't work out that way because I didn't want to have kids with a bunch of different women. You get what I'm saying? And so I had to fall back on that, man. I had to choke back on that. But I would have loved to have had 7 kids and all. So that didn't happen, and me and his mother, we couldn't see eye to eye. But I would always let him know, I'm always in your life. I'm never gonna be absent. I'm always here, even though I'm not in the household with you right at the present time. I'm always gonna be here. I'm always here. Whatever you said, don't matter. Rain, sleet, shine, or snow, hot, cold, sunshine or day or nightfall. Your father is here. Your father, Clarence David Anderson II, is here. Um, First of all, there's order. I'm your father first, and then everything else second. After that, I'm your friend and everything. You put buddy, pop after that. But we had to have order and restore order. And I demanded order in my child's life. What his mom did, totally different, had nothing to do with that. But as far as his father, he was gonna understand that I was his father first, and he gonna respect me as such. And that's how that went. Then we have a little decree that we done, probably since he was about 3 years old, man, when I wound up separating from his mom. And that decree was, who is it, Deuce? Who is it, Caleb? His name is Caleb. I said, who is it? He said, me and you. I say, till when? He said, to the end, till forever. But that's all the decree. Anytime I say, who is it? He gonna say me and you. Till when? He gonna say forever. You know. And that just let him know, I'm always there for him. Had a little unfortunate incident Christmas Eve, and I'm not going nowhere, man. I was supposed to be dead. Let statistic tell it, but I got too much work to do. I.e. this show, this channel, and this work, man, this ministry to these young kids, man. I got too much work to do. Too many young people to reach out to. Too many people to touch. You know what I mean? Too many lives to turn around. And too much of an influence I got to be to these kids. So I'm not going nowhere till this work is done. I just decided to go ahead and accept my calling and have accountability for what's going on and try to answer the bell. Basically, I'm going to answer the bell just like a heavyweight fight. Every time that bell ring, ding, 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 that heavyweight champion get up and they tend to get up and they meet in the middle of the ring. That's all I know. It's just like a pit bull. That pit bull gonna scratch. You got you a good one. He gonna scratch it. She gonna scratch every time. I'm gonna answer the bell. I'm gonna answer the call. So with that being said, I tried to put that structure, and I did put that structure in my son's life, well as my daughter. I let her know she's a queen. And so in doing that, you let them know that you're a queen and you're a king, that can't anybody just sit beside you and hold your hand because they're gonna have to be able to be on the throne. And if they can't sit on the throne beside you, then you unequally yoked. And as far as that's concerned, that's not gonna work because everybody gets strong. The strong get weak. Should I say it like that? Everybody get weak. The strong gets weak. You get what I'm saying? You can get the weak from the strong, but you can't get the strong from the weak. You get what I'm saying? You can get the weak from the strong, but you can't get the strong from the weak. You can get the low from the high, but you can't get the high from the low. You get what I'm saying? So that's how it works. So I let my son know, you keep your divinity, man. That's another word I tell him, divinity, man. You keep your divinity, you stay in your divine order, stay on your square. Don't let nobody knock you, period. You stay on your square and realize who you are and whose you are. You get what I'm saying, then you'll know where you're going in life and you'll know what you're looking for to make your search much easier when you're looking for a queen. You understand what I'm saying? And when you find a queen, if she happen to tilt or fall off her throne or slip out of her throne a little bit, out of her seat a little bit, you there to pick her up and put her back on her pedestal, put her back on her throne, her rightful spot. Vice versa. If you get weak and you start slipping, then you got a strong queen right there that's able to put you back on your throne, put you back in your rightful spot, and then let you usurp authority. Get what I'm saying? And y'all work together as one. Now, push come to shove when it's time to make those life altering, life changing decisions. I feel like that's the king's position. The king ought to be able to ease his queen's mind, let her know that everything is all right, baby. I got this. Even though we work together, we are as one. We 50-50 in most situations. When it comes to the back against the wall and life making threatening decisions got to be made, that is for the king. I understand that is for the king. From my point of view, the king is supposed to make sure a man's job is to protect, provide, and love the family. Queen's role is to set the atmosphere. Set a loving atmosphere. When he come home, it should smell like some groceries. When he come home, the kids should be in order, lined up, done ate, had their food done, done homework, bathed, the house should be clean. And that allow a king when he come into that nice environment. It's just a loving environment. He don't want to hang out with the boys no more. He don't want to hang out that weekend. He don't want to hang out that night. He want to come home and be with his family because it's a nice, loving environment. And his queen has made sure that it's done. And that allows him to take his kingship. He's gonna make sure those bills are paid. He's gonna make sure your car's running right. He's gonna make sure your car's warmed up in the morning when it's cold outside. You don't have to worry about that. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna make sure you got something in your bank account. He's gonna make sure you got something in your purse or your clutch or whatever whatnot when you go and leave for work. He's gonna make sure you be able to eat. He's gonna make sure you be able to get your nails and your hair done. He's gonna make sure all of this is done because you have taken your white queenship. You have usurped your authority as a queen, which allows him to be a king and keep himself as a king and keep you as a queen, and vice versa. And so, with all that been done, it trickled right down to the kids. And so we're able to keep the kids in order and in line. But when we lose this translation, as the generations get younger and younger and less informative, and had to have less and less of an example in their lives, we lose this stuff just like we lost the translation when we came over here from the transatlantic slave trade, all that other good stuff, man. It just stuff that's propagated and it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. And we give a backseat to it and decide that it's all right when it's not all right. We got to restore order, man. Us black men, strong, able-bodied black men, we got to get out here and teach and talk to these young black boys, whether we do it in the streets or whatever, whatnot, or whether we do it like this on the platform. Um, I'm a king, I'm a giant in these streets of Tallahassee, Florida, man. Everybody know me. It ain't a corner of Tallahassee, Florida I hadn't touched. Pretty much ain't a corner of Florida I hadn't touched, man. But I can't talk to everybody individually. But a platform like this right here, man, I could reach thousands, and that's eventually what's gonna happen. And I could reach thousands of kids, man. My son's buddies and stuff like that. My son's cousins and nephews and things like that, classmates. They gonna be like, man, ain't that Deuce daddy? That Caleb daddy, man, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 XYZ. And the mother's gonna be like, ain't that Caleb daddy? The father gonna be like, hey man, that's Tudor, man, that's little boy. I remember he was in the street, blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. But man, I got a message, I got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And so forth, so on. Same with the females. We be able to do the same with the females. And there's no bias to this, man. I'm talking to the young ladies. Again, I'm talking to the young single parent ladies. I'm talking to the young single parent men. And big up to you men with your babies, man. That single parents, like my guy Terrence Barber, man. That's a soldier, man. If I know one, man. Yeah, got his kids, man, and he's doing the thing with them, man. And Eddie G, my homeboy Eddie Granberry, man. These guys are awesome, awesome parents. You know what I mean? And grandparents, man, and I give mad kudos to them, And so if we could get more guys like that, too, we could have 9, 10 guys like that, man. We could change the world, man. Ain't no telling what we could do. I'm at 22 minutes now. I'm gonna roll on to about 30 minutes, man. And again, it's all organic, man. This going up on my page at about 9 o'clock, a little after 9, you dig? But I felt like this is something that was very much needed and needed to be said. um, we got to restore order, man. Once we let these little boys and little young girls know that we do love them and that we do care genuinely, then we could break the ice. We could break the curse. That's what it is. We could break the curse and make a new mold. Break the old mold, man, and make a new mold, man. Take a scripture out of the Bible that we are the potter and the kids are the clay. You understand what I'm saying? We are the potter. I'm the potter. And the ones that's out here doing like me and the ones that had that fortitude and had that drive to save these kids, we are the potter and the kids, the youth are the clay. And we need to mold them in which way we know they should be molded. Not how we think they should be molded, but way they should be molded. I heard it said like this before. If the kids could do it, they would raise their own self. You get what I'm saying? If the kids knew what they were doing, they would raise their own self. Kids don't know how to pay no bills. They don't come out know how to pay no bills. They don't know nothing about taxes. They don't know nothing about balancing a checkbook, which don't happen anymore. They don't know much about credit. You get what I'm saying? So we, with that information, limited it may be, we have to pass that on, man, and get that to our youth. Um, and I want to encourage the ones out there that's ready to start their podcast and ready to write their books. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I met my nurse at the rehab center. She was like, she want to get a message out, but she's scared. I said, don't be scared. Just get out and do it. You'll be surprised how many, how many people come to you and say, hey, listen, my niece wouldn't do nothing. My nephew wouldn't do nothing. But then she heard your story and now she's doing positive things. My homeboy just shared some information with me the other day that he wrote a book. Shout out to Aunt Earl, man. Man, put that book out there, man. You'd be surprised how many people gonna come back and support you, man. Like, bro, man, God, I remember when you was doing XYZ. And now you're writing a book, you might be a best-selling author. You get what I'm saying? You might inspire somebody else to write a book and tell their story. We all have a story to tell, man. And I just decided to use the internet, man, to get my story out to the masses. I always was taught I was supposed to be a preacher. I kind of wanted to be a preacher, not kind of wanted to be a preacher. Back in my younger day, I wanted to be a preacher, but technology and all, man. I love teaching now. I love learning. And so learning is fun and wisdom is infinite, meaning you never learn everything. You always learn. You can learn from a child. You get what I'm saying? And I tell you all the time that the scripture in the Bible saying that the Lord will cause a rock to cry out, man. And I refuse being an able-bodied black man, a healthy able-bodied black man, even though I'm broken up since Christmas Eve, even though I've been broken up and I'm mended, I'm still able-bodied. My mind is intact, might even be sharper since the accident. My pilot light has been lit, man. There is no stopping me. So I refuse to let a rock cry about the goodness of God. You get what I'm saying? I thought I might have had a guest or two on here, but I'm going solo with it. It's all off the dome, no editing. It's all impromptu and very good with it. You dig what I'm saying? So let's just do what we need to do, man. Let's take care of our youth, man. Love is what love does. Love isn't what love says. People let love roll off their tongue just as easy as I'm letting these words roll off my tongue. But what are the actions behind it? How do you show love? How do you exemplify love? Like I tell my mama and all the religious people, man, I'm gonna demonstrate for you. How do you demonstrate love? How do you demonstrate love? Something that's tangible that people can put their hands on and go to it and point to it and say, this is love. Not nothing that's written in a book, but what they can go back and show an example, say, this is love. You get what I'm saying? Another thing that backs that up is people not always remember how you what you say to them, but people will always remember how you make them feel. You get what I'm saying? It's tangible stuff. It's stuff that can be backtracked, written, and presented to the people in real time. So I'm gonna demonstrate love, man. I'm gonna demonstrate love. This is love. My whole message is love. I want to come to you in love, man. Uh, my next topics, is gonna be about love. It's all gonna concern and center around love. Even though the topic may not sound like love, but the conversation gonna be about love. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm just here to tell the truth in 2025. You know what I'm saying? 2022, I used to say it was 2022 T. That was my year. You know what I mean? And I had a great year 2022. And then after that, it started going down, man. But last year was rough. This year started out tough. But I said, man, I'm not taking nothing old into 2025. No liars, no backbiters, no snakes, whatever. I'm going to trust people for what they are. You show me you're a snake, I'm going to trust you to be a snake. You show me you're a thief, I'm going to trust you to be a thief. I'm stop trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and change it. What you are, what you are. My time is winding down, man, but I want to just come out and just give y'all that, man. And to y'all single mothers, man, y'all keep your head up. Tap into your divinity. It's never too late. It don't matter how old or how young you are, you can still be divine. Just understand who you are and whose you are. And the young men that's doing it, man, special love. Kudos to y'all. Black love. Y'all know about them black hearts. Y'all know how I give it up. Black hearts, man. Kudos and black love to you, man. Step in your divinity, man. Keep your divine. That's where you get into contact with your higher power, your higher consciousness, and you can stay on your square. Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Family, friends, preachers, soothsayers, nobody. If you know it's real and you know it's working, don't try to reinvent the wheel, man. Just go along with it. You know what I mean? Put not your truth, but put the truth out there. It's only the truth. You know what I mean? It's not your truth, his truth, our truth. It's the truth. The truth is the truth by itself. A well organized lie be the poor put together truth at any time. But the fact of the matter is the truth. The truth don't need no help. So again, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. For all these young guys out here, man, think you lost your way, man. Tap in, man. Find you somebody that's about something with some substance that's gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Some of y'all want to hear the truth and don't have nobody to bring it to you real like that. But find somebody that's gonna tell you what you need to hear, not so much what you want to hear. I refuse to be a yes man. I'm gonna give it to you, blood raw, uncut. Give it to you just like you need it, man. That's how I was. Only way I was able to, and only way I was able to learn. I don't understand all that mushy stuff. My dad was hard. We stood up in church one day, the first time I think I seen him cry. He was crying in church, and he said the reason why he's so hard on this boy is because the world gonna be hard on us. The world not gonna be easy on us, and I'm doggone if he didn't tell the truth. So again, man, you know, you may tap into your divinity, man, and find you some positive role models, find you some positive examples, some people that's going to give it to you the way you need to receive it, man. Not somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear and make you feel good, because that's not about a quarter, man. We got about 20 seconds left. But again, I want to shout out everybody. Shout out to the youth. Shout out to the young kids, male and female. Shout out to the young single mothers. Shout out to the young single fathers. Shout out to the young couples that's doing it, man. Let's get our youth back, man. Let's have a conversation with the youth. This is conversation with my youth, man. This is 240 podcast. You get what I'm saying? And this how we do it, man. And I'm gonna play this one more time for y'all, man. And we're gonna check out. This is going on my YouTube channel. Y'all already know what it is, man. Listen at this. Y'all listen at this. Y'all already know how it's going down. Little boy, some of y'all know about that. The government is Clarence DeAnderson II. I'm here to wake you bitches up. Yeah, not outro. Little boy, some of y'all know about that. The government is Clarence DeAnderson II. I'm here to wake you bitches up. Yeah, man, it's all in love, man. So y'all know what it is. It's been another live one, another real and live one broadcast with Tootie. Little boy, Clarence DeAnderson, the government. Clarence David Anderson II with the government, man. And y'all know what it is, man. I'm doing good too, man. If I tell y'all, I got my stitches out today out my left hand, man. Got me a new stent on there. I'm doing excellent, man. Thank y'all for all the love, the prayers, and everything, man. All the gifts, whatever, whatnot. But y'all know what it is, man. It's flex time. The next time I'm gonna end this live stream, throw it up on my YouTube channel. Y'all tap in Two Spody Podcast, Two Spody YouTube channel, man. Ain't nothing but love, black hearts. Y'all know what it is. Catch me on my Facebook in the morning. I might even jump back on here in a little bit. When y'all see it, y'all know what to do. Jump on. Yeah, man. Flex time the next time. Ain't nothing but love. Tootie. I'm out of here.